Welcome back, guys, to a new episode of Kaljurna. Yes, we're on episode 7 today. Now, I technically am still in the week that I said I would upload. It is Sunday. And I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I don't think I'm gonna be uploading today. I don't think so. So I lied. Yeah. I will upload this video maybe next week, Monday or something like that. Yeah, that didn't happen. It's like a week later, but we're here now. I just need to edit and stuff, so it will come when it comes. But for now, I have been busy because basically I didn't film because I just didn't have the time to do it. I've been quite busy, and also mentally I've been struggling a little bit because of stuff that's happened in personal life. We're not going to talk about that, but I did want to give you guys a little explanation to basically a why and what happened, what's going on. Just quickly grab some stuff before I show you around. So I've been busy. I've done a couple of things in the meantime because I just wanted to play and didn't really feel like recording, and I got enough to do, so why don't I just do it off camera? And the things I've done is I've built this well with these bushes along. I've built this tree over here. I've also added the cactus farm as give it the facade for a building. And I've done this cute little, I really like this. I find it really cute, but it's not finished yet. The front is, the roof isn't, but just this little, I guess building, this little, I wanted to give like a city tool building. I don't know how you call that in English. I don't even know what you call it in Dutch. Basically like when you ever know Amsterdam, where there's like tall buildings next to each other with cute little front facing windows. I'm gonna put like another tree here, because this is what I was dealing with, right? And I was like, how am I gonna cover this up? I don't know. So that's why I put this humongous tree here, which I kind of do like. I like how way too big it is, just because it really does fill in the space a bit. I'm thinking of maybe also putting one here to also fill in the space a little bit, but that's for the future because this took forever. Now, got our little front area, sugarcane. Got it going into here. Very simple, very simple. And then there's an entrance to the back where it's a complete mess. I've decorated this a little bit, and this is the over. And it just all runs into this hopper chain right here. All runs into there. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. And then this is where you can still get up if you need to get up. Which we do need to get up. Because as you can see, I never finished this roof. Because I don't know why. I just never finished this roof. So I'm quickly gonna do that while I'm talking to you guys about my next planning. My planning? That's Dutch. My next plan. So my plan for the next building, and I'm not doing that one yet, purely because I literally have no idea what I want to do. So we're just not gonna look at her. But I want to put something here. Now, I was first gonna put a building here. The bamboo farm, that's what I was going to put here. Basically a replica of this over here, maybe a bit different. Well, actually that could still work, thinking about it. Well, I was going to say I want to make this actually like a little oasis, but in reality I don't, because I've just realized I kind of want to keep that vibe going on around here. Maybe we can do that like through here, a little oasis area. But basically just a little cute area where there's just some water, some trees, maybe a few axolotls, like just cute and simple, hopefully. But yeah, actually thinking about it, I don't know what I want to do there, because it is quite a big area, really. Like, I don't want all of this to be, because that's just too much. It's going to be huge, and that's going to way outbalance all of this, because I do want this to feel like a city, and the city does not have this humongous oasis in the middle. So I gotta think about that one. What I would like to do there. What I could do is I do add a building next to this. I can also push it back a bit. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that. Like place it like this is where the building will start, and then we can like lead it along through here. Because I want to put like, if the fencing for our city barrier, let's put it that way, runs here, say that there's like an opening and you can go. Oh, is that me? Oh, maybe for when I took leaves. I was like, how's that burn? Oh, I can't curse. I was like, poop, how did that burn? But anyway. So that this can run into the wilderness, basically. And then, ooh. Oh, sir, did you fall down? It's still like this cute little corner space, because I don't want this to be like just a literal corner. You know, that's why pushing it back may add like a little path, like a natural following the route that you're gonna take type thing. I don't know, that makes no sense. What am I doing over? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the roof. Right. But anyway, so that's like my next main plan, is to just try to try to get at least an idea for this. Then I'm guessing I was so set on making that freaking building. That's so flat. I was so set on doing like, oh no. Okay, say I put the building here. Path can go in there. Path can go along like that. And then I want to like go over. I'll show you that in a minute. To explain that is a bit difficult. Okay, by the way, this is the most simple roof I've ever done, just because I'm too lazy to actually do a... Well, when I built this in a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I don't know. I was like, well, I'm just going to do simple because I don't want to attract attention too much to these builds, because otherwise it's going to get very, very busy in this city very, very quick, because, well, there's just a lot going on. Okay, right. But yeah, because there's just so much going on in this. Okay, wait. You know, talking and doing stuff at the same time, it's honestly freaking difficult. Like, I'm not made for... Like, I can, it's just, it's, well, difficult. And this was like so, and then this was a slab? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And there we go. Okay. Eventually, by the way, because if you look at this house, our first home, you see how I've got like stripped oak? Nope. Stripped cherry going through it, and there's leaves on top. Same on that one. There's leaves on top, just no cherry oak because I didn't get to it. But I want to do that to all buildings, but I'm just going to do that all in one go instead of... I don't know, it's probably the same with like sewing in your ends with crochet. You better just do it while you're doing it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait till the end and do a bunch in one go, because it's just easier. No, it ain't, but it doesn't matter. Anyway. What do we want to do? I do think through here would be actually really cute. But then again, what the hell am I going to do here? Okay, say we have a path, yeah? I'm actually just gonna quickly do that with a shovel. Say our path goes through here. Then we got our path like, ta-da, it's going this way. It's going this way. We're going past here. This is gonna, I think I'm pulling this out a little, because it's very square, like pulling it out a little and having a more of an entrance. And then this path goes along. And I think what I might do is split it off. Go away. Where is he? There he is. Basically, I want to definitely take this off here and then go up, because if you go up this, you know what's above on this little hill? One, it's a way to like loop back around to the other side, but also underneath us right now is a certain project we did in like the very first episode, I do believe. Oh, well, you're a sneak peek into what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna do it like so. Get on. Oh, why is it so difficult? Come on, guys. Bloody freaking flowers. Anyway, that's good enough. It's the Nether portal, because I think it'd be really cute to have a path going over the top here, and maybe having like the field continue and you're just running through the field up here or something like that. I don't know. You know, I think that would be cute and cool. There's so many mobs. Also, I'm debating on turning back on that creepers can explode. Not because like of the block destroy, but they don't hurt me, and that feels so cheaty to me. It's really like, I don't know. I don't know. But I am a bit like, yeah, I don't want them to explode my blocks, because honestly that makes Minecraft for... Oh my god. Why is there so many? What the hell? I swear, hard mode is crazy. I never really play on hard. I did it for the villagers, and then, well, the villagers didn't want to village with me, so I just gave up on that plan, and then I never turned, well, I can't turn it off, because I did, you know, it's like locked. Anyway, there's probably a way, I don't care. Hard mode's hard mode. I was just like, well, there's so many freaking, no, you can live. Eventually I want you running around, so for now you may survive. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting really distracted. So, okay. Oh, by the way, Billy the bee, he kind of escaped. Yeah. I messed up. I left the door open and he left, and I tried to get him. I didn't even try. I'm lying. I didn't even try. He just left. He flew away, and I've accepted it, because honestly, he was a pain in the bum, because every time he would try to escape when I opened the door, and I tried not to, and then, yeah. On a positive note, I've been breeding our bees, and we have a bunch of bees. And with a bunch, I mean we have a freaking bunch. Not enough, like I will be getting more, but there's a good amount in here, at least. Let's have a look. Who wants to make... Has everybody come back in? Everybody's come back in. Everybody's... Okay, we're not breeding. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, we got 15 bees. That's honestly not bad. Not bad. I think we should do the apiary, because honestly she needs some help. It's really ugly. And also, I kind of hate how I put it in line with that building. I really kind of do. Oh, I can't. Guys, I'm cursing. Ah, jeez. Also, I tried playing around with Crimson. It does not work at all with Cherry. And with at all, I mean at all. It looks horrific together. It really does, in my opinion. It's two very different shades of like pink and red. I don't know. I thought maybe it could, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. Anyway, let's have a think. Right. I don't even know where to start. Well, if we start by pulling out this. Get some more depth going on. At least that will make it look a little bit better. And then let's get some shape in there. Not on that one. I want that one higher. Thank you. Okay, maybe I won't do this. Guys, I don't know if I'm in the mood to do this at the moment. Oh god. This might be a bit too much. There's too much going on. Okay, I kind of regret my life's choices. You know what we could do? It's gonna be very pink, but let's just try it out first. Then see how terrible it actually really is. That's not too bad. What I might actually just do is replace these with a stone looking block. And I'm thinking maybe a combination of mud and the... What's this called? Cooked... Oh no, smooth basalt. Smooth basalt. I think that might be a good combo because they're quite similar, like just... like smoothier textures, if you get what I mean. Now, I should do this at night, I'm thinking, but let's first just have a look with the mud. Okay, let's just do it. And then look at it afterwards, because I have a feeling it's not going to look any better until you just do it. Okay, I do think this will look better. Definitely. Definitely. Because there's too much wood happening at the moment, which is fine. It's just it doesn't look too good in my opinion. And then I think for the top layer, we start incorporating this. Are you kidding me? I broke the wrong freaking block. It's gonna be like that for the rest of Kaljurna's life, cause I ain't fixing that. You heard me right. By the way, if you can hear stuff going on, my parents are busy doing stuff. Okay, let's have a look how horrific or kind of good this looks. Let's hope it's not the second. Or no? What did I... No, wait. Anyway. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible. It's a very weird building I've made. I've realized. See, this is the problem I have. I don't do looking up a picture on Pinterest and then trying to recreate or take inspiration. I just start building. And if I think, well, I can figure this out, I'll figure it out. If I can't, I can't. Then I just take it all down and restart. What I'm thinking is maybe like, if we make this a little, like a thicker girl. What does that look like? And not like, oh no. I do think it looks a little bit better. What I might do is try out this. I think eventually this will look a lot more defined. Yeah, that looks kind of good. Kind of okay. Maybe not good. We'll do this. We'll do this, and then here I'm quickly gonna just pop a little thing. Anyway, sure, whatever. Really, okay. This isn't the best building, but okay. This does look better than what it was before. I will say that. I think we should just start by doing all of the replacement for the planks. This is a lot easier at night. I should have done this at night. It's such a small difference. Just gotta be a bit more careful when it's daytime. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna try my best to actually uphold a conversation while building. I'm sorry if this is a bit all over the place, but I'm not good at talking in general, and talking while doing something I am definitely not good at. So I want to talk about life at the moment, and honestly just give some personality, I guess. So yeah, as I said in the last episode, I struggle mentally with some stuff. Now, I don't have an official diagnosis because I've never gotten help, which will be changing hopefully soon. I'm currently waiting to get my first ever, yeah, I guess, conversation for mental health with actual help. I studied psychology for a little bit, and then gave up on that. But well, I gave up because I was seeing myself in too many of my lessons, which was kind of difficult. Like it gets to a point where you can take it and then like, okay, this is too confronting every single time. So I gave up, and I did learn like a bunch from that about myself and about others, about psychology. I love psychology, by the way, it's my favorite thing. But it also is a somewhat difficult subject because some people don't believe it, or some people find it like BS. I don't know. Don't know how to say that without cursing. And for me personally, I'm just like, well, it's the truth to me, because it's too like, how do you say that? There's too much that actually makes sense for it to be a BS type thing. You know what I mean? Like there's too much going on for that one. Why do I have so much wood? I don't know. So yeah, I like talking about mental health. I like psychology. I'm very interested in psychology, which is something I'm very proud of, because a lot of people got issues don't actually want to learn that part of themselves because it's too confronting, which I've done that at school, so you know, kind of get to deal with it in a sense. And like I know what my problems are, but I don't have to diagnose it, so you can't actually say like, oh well, this is my problem, blah blah blah. You can't do that because you don't have, at least that's my opinion, you shouldn't do that, not when you don't have an actual diagnosis. I'm trying to talk about something serious, guys. Go away. Oh my god, I hate little baby zombie freaking. Anyway, so why am I talking about this? Well, I also believe in spirituality, in energies, and in higher powers, and I'm not Christian. I don't actually believe in a god. Well, I do, but not in a god as a God is human, God is one of us, God is here for us, God is trying to protect us. I don't believe that. I don't think our God actually gives a about us. I believe our God is Mother Nature, and also known as Gaia. Oh, by the way, I'll put a little entrance in there because it was driving me up the freaking wall. Yeah. Oh, also another thing I figured out. Look at this. Yeah, ready. Boom. Yeah. Because I don't know if it's the enchantments or if it's something else, but just know when I did this for the first time, I jumped out of my skin because I was like, that sound is so loud. Oh, there's the pumpkins. The farm is, I was like, what the hell is that sound? But yeah, no, very cool, very, very extravagant, but it made me jump. I am also regretting doing this because I don't have the space to pick it all up. Yay. So why am I talking about mental health? Let's get back to what we were talking about, which was mental health. I have been struggling. Oh no, I was talking about spirituality. That's what I was talking about. But anyway, it's for me very linked. I very much believe in a higher power and the power of energies in a sense, and the power of affirmations, of and that's tied to mental health, by the way, and psychology, because, well, affirmations can very much be true. If you actually really start believing it, your brain will like automatically start working towards that, even if you don't realize it, type thing. But I also think energies are very connected and tied to places, tied to people, and you can kind of control energies in a sense, not like ghosts, but like, well, I do believe in ghosts, but I'm talking about like more, instead of explaining this, I'm just going to explain what happened and why I want to talk about it with you guys. I went for a walk because I was falling down the drain mentally, let's put it that way. And I was walking, and I'd been walking, I'd been thinking about everything that had been going on, and out of nowhere in front of me, a deer just appears out of the forest. And when I say in front of me, I kid you not, it was like 2 meters in front of me, which I do believe is like 4 feet, something like that. Maybe not, maybe that's too little, but anyway, some pretty, like literally 2 meters. Like I know that's correct, I just don't know in feet. I don't know American system. So I just stopped and was looking at it. It was looking at me. It did not run away, which is really weird. And then I stepped forward and it just sprinted onto the path I was walking on. And I was walking on. She jumped right in front of me and then ran off along the path into the forest, stopped in the forest, looked at me. I could only see her head, and she stopped and looked at me. And then I like walked up to, because it's like, okay, there's so much to this story, but I can't actually go into detail that much because I'm scared I'm gonna or dox myself or sound freaking crazy, which I am crazy. I will say you that. I've been told to be very openly and accepting, and I will, if you got a story, girl, I'll believe you. I don't care. I want to believe you. That's also the thing. Anyway, so I was walking and it ran in front of me over, and it's like this old, it's cemetery. Not really a cemetery, it's like a one grave cemetery. It's like a monument, but it like ran over this old, really like quite big, like I'd say like 2 meter by 2 meter stone circle. And it ran through it and then like went into the forest and then stood there and looked at me. Okay, that's where we are. It's looking at me. So I'm walking towards this stone circle because I was like, what the frick is this? I walk, and I get to the stone circle, and it made me jump when it happened, but out of nowhere the deer just runs away in the forest. This whole time, like this good minute, it was just stood there staring at me while I'm walking closer towards it, and it did not run away, which is crazy to me because deer run like that's their shtick. They just sprint away. So anyway, I stood there for a second thinking about like, whoa, that was crazy, like, whoa, what just happened, you know? And then I walked away and I started googling, what does a deer represent? And I'm gonna google it right freaking now for you. Let me grab my phone. So a deer in spiritual symbolization means gentleness, grace, peace, and new beginnings. Representing a call to approach life with compassion and a connection to your inner peace. Which is crazy to me when I was walking and not sulking, but being all like feeling like shit basically because of stuff that's been happening. And then while I'm searching this and walking towards this mass grave, not mass grave, that's so not what it is, this grave, this monument grave thingy, which I did not know it was a grave, by the way, while walking towards it. I just thought, oh, this is a path into the forest, I'll take it, why not, you know? As long as it's a path, I'm fine. But yeah, so I'm walking, and out of nowhere I woke up this thing, and there's a grave in front of me. And while I'm walking and googling the deer stuff, I realized the time is free, and I have my phone in PMs and AMs instead of like, I think you call it marine time, like 24-hour time. That's what Dutch people usually use. I don't. I do both. Like my computer is on marine time, so is my car. My phone and my watch just aren't. Anyway, so it's free. I Google free. Let me Google it again. 2 seconds. Free symbolizes divine presence, support from spiritual guides, an encouragement for growth, change, and a reminder to embrace your creativity and express your truth. Guys, I want to tell you so bad why I was sulking, because then this is like a bomb going off. It's insane, guys, it's insane, but I can't tell you because it's very personal and I don't need to put down the internet. But anyway, that all together, and then I'm walking up this, I'm walking up this hill, yeah. Okay, here's the stone circle. Let me get some stone. I'm just gonna represent this in Minecraft. I don't care. Stone. Here's that stone circle, and this is about life size. I'm not kidding, it was this big, it was huge. So, stone circle, and then the bushes. This is going to be the bushes. This is bushes, just so everybody knows. This is the bushes. Hey, baby. My dog just came in. Hey, sweetie. Don't burn your nose on the candle. I know, it smells nice. It's vanilla. Yeah. Okay, so I'm walking here, yeah? And there's more bushes here. There's more bushes here. So, the path is coming from this side, going in like that, and the path is going along here. So I'm walking, la 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 la. Oh my god, the deer is literally right here. Super close, yeah? I'm like stood here, deer is here. We're stood here. Eye contact. I'm in shock, so I woke up. Deer runs out in front of me and jumps like boing, boing through the stone circle into these back bushes, which were really close still. And then it just stands there, literally like in there, like looking out at me like that. I can only see its head. So there's a path going up this, so I follow the path and I'm just stood here and I stand on the stone circle and I can see it. And the moment I like step forward, it runs and it jumps back into the forest and it's gone. Crazy. Usually deer sprint away the moment you even just breathe. But anyway, so that was crazy. So I'm like, whoa, shocked. Okay, so I leave again, back onto the main path. And I walk and walk and walk and up, there's a hill, quite a steep hill, like 1.5 meters high. Like you are climbing a little bit. For like not, it's just a little hill onto this plateau for the grave. So I walk, and while I'm walking and going up this hill, I'm Googling the deer stuff and then realizing the time and then Googling the 333. While I'm reading the 333 meaning, I get up on the hill and I realize I'm at a grave. So while I'm at a grave, sulking about everything that just happened that day, where I felt like absolute crap and just wanted to give up basically, I had a divine presence, support from my spiritual guides, for encouragement and growth. And basically what happened was, it was so like, whoa, like crazy, like eye-opening crazy. And I just sat by that grave for like, I don't know, a while. I think a good half hour, just in shock, just like taking up the moment a little bit and then be like, what does that, like, what would this, like, to me, like, I immediately saw the deer as a spirit guide, like, guiding me into a new chapter in my life, which I'm very much a person of, like, how do you say that, spirits or guides can communicate, and they will do so whatever way they see fit. So as I was sat there, it was raining. It had been raining the entire week. I didn't say this, but it is something that adds to the actual story I'm telling. It was raining, like really raining the entire day. By the way, this has never happened with me. Like I'm a spiritual person, but I'm not like, I don't really read into stuff. I might Google like, oh, it's 111, just for the fun of it, and never actually really believe it, I guess. This hit me like a truck. I immediately, when I was thinking, I sat at the grave. Yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, what could this mean? What could this mean? And then I'm realizing like, well, you know, I had a big fight and now I'm being told there's a new time and to be gentle, and somebody's communicating me, and it's a spiritual guide, and you know, all of this, and I just got the chills like crazy. And it felt like every weight on my shoulder from that whole day just dropped in an instant. Like it was gone, which is insane. Like it was freaking crazy. So since that day, I've honestly been doing a lot better. By the way, that's about a little less than a week ago. I believe it was a Monday and today's Sunday. So, but basically I was just, this whole week I've been kind of, one, dealing with the remains of everything that happened with having a fight at home, and also, you know, just processing, I guess, all the what could be a spiritual guide information, which I know some people are going to be like, oh Jesus, you had to be there. I don't know, the feeling, and that's what really shook me up, is the feeling I got after the deer, and like sitting there and processing. I was freaking crazy, like, whoa, very surreal feeling, let's put it that way. And yeah, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I really took everything to heart, and since then I've been trying to figure out a bit more about like, well, how do I want to do this? Do I want to start actually working to communicate with spirit guides? And like, I very much believe there's a world out there that we do not see or even comprehend, in a sense. A world of energy and a world of maybe spirits. I don't know. I will say I do believe in ghosts because I've had too much haunted happening in my life, but you know, it is what it is. I won't go too much into that because I don't want to, because it freaks me out. But I did want to speak about this just because it's been a very much of a push for me to not only accept who I am and feel not so like not beating myself up so much about everything that's been happening in my life, and you know, because well, and I just thought I don't know, I want to talk about it with you guys, because it really, for me, it was like, whoa, and it just gave me this little boost of, oh yeah, you know, even if you fail, even if I don't make a video this week, for example, it's okay, who cares? I don't even have people watching it at the moment, so who cares? And that's the thing, I care. That's the problem. I care too much. And I'm trying to, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it means something, but I don't actually fully know what it's talking about. It could be my mental health, it could be my future, it could be the stuff that's been going on in my personal life. Like, it could be so freaking much. I just don't know. Yeah. Crazy, guys, absolutely crazy. But I feel a bit better now, I will say that. And I've been trying to like not like how do you say that? Yeah, I've been trying to be more, I guess, accepting of my situation and just like what's been going on basically, and how I've been dealing with it and stuff like that, which is really nice. Sure, this looks horrendous, but I don't care. I'll fix this some other day. For now, I just want to have something going on with this that isn't this, like just this empty roof type thing. So so I'm a little funky person. If you don't think the same way I do, you're probably like, what the hell are you even talking about? And babes, I really hope people can experience what I experienced, because I swear to God, it was honestly crazy. Like, not crazy. If there's a spiritual guide listening, I don't find you crazy. It was just surreal and such an eye-opener to me. I don't know, it really made me think about, like, well, just, I guess, life, how serious humans take us. Like, we really are the only species that takes life so freaking seriously, when, well, rules are things we made up, laws are things we made up, regulations are things we made up, you know, like most of the stuff we think and do and blah 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 is stuff we've made up. Isn't actually stuff that matters, or, well, it matters, but you get what I mean. Like, it's not set in stone. It doesn't actually have any weight to it, except for the weight we as a civilization add to it, if you get what I mean, which is just crazy to me. But I don't know, I've been thinking about life a lot and stuff like that, where it's just like, wow, yeah. Crazy stuff going on. I kind of like the pillars. It's a bit funky, but I kind of like it. Also, I'm thinking maybe on this one to add like just a little square out here and do like a little tower and then a big tower. And then do that as like the collection area to just give it a bit more form. Yeah. I think we'll do that. And I think I might leave this like this. Well, not like this, but like not add more to the top and then just do this and then add some, like do stuff like, you can do stuff like this where, like do something like that and then, you know, add a few little details here and there. I think this is cute. Okay, so I will stop with the spiritual talk. I just wanted to talk about it. I was like, well, if I can like feel connected to this in a sense, I hope other people can as well, and that they realize that, you know, life isn't that serious. Like you don't, there's like more going on than we think. You know what I mean? Like we don't just control life, or life doesn't control us or stuff like that. You know, there's so much more going on, and I think it's important to actually think about that every now and again. I don't know what it is. I'm switching subjects, by the way. I don't know what it is, but my eyes is like there's some, it's like somebody's pushing on my eye, and everything on the right side of my face, of my field of view, is just foggy and like moving, and what the hell, and it's not stopping. Honestly, this is kind of scary. Usually I've had this before, usually it's already stopped. Oh my god, it's like getting worse. Is there something in my eyeball? So guys, this was today's episode. I am sorry I'm cutting it short, but my eye is still not right, and I have to be very honest, it feels like it's getting worse. Look at the amount of zombies. How many are there? Damn. Right, most of them are dead, so I'm just gonna continue the outro. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was a bit of a short one, but we got a few things done. We finished the roof, we finished or we didn't finish, but we definitely got a start on the bee apiary, and also just made it look a lot better in my opinion. Next episode, I think what I'm gonna do is finish the bee apiary, or do a like more outside decor, not outside, like paths, bushes, stuff like that. But for now, this is gonna be the episode, so I will see you guys next time, and have a beautiful day today. Bye!